Good morning, afternoon. It is 12:18, Wednesday, December 18th, Mandolin Blog, episode 8. So this is 2 months. Pretty cool. This week, not a whole lot, kind of like last week. I went on, and I'm sure if you're a mandolin player, you're familiar with the site called the Mandolin Cafe. It's kind of like if you're into programming and you type a question in like, why does this happen? Then it'll take you to Stack Overflow. If you type in anything with the word mandolin in it, it'll take you to Mandolin Cafe because it's just the site for mandolin stuff, apparently. So that's cool. I checked out the forums because I was looking. I've expressed my love for the Chris Thile, Michael Daves record, which I do this thing where I listen to a record for like 3 months till I'm kind of tired of it, and then I move on to something else. So if I find something I really like, I'm going to really listen to it to where I understand it and hear everything I want to hear in it. But I listened to that record for several months, and then I switched to the new Arcade Fire for, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, which I liked it, but it wasn't as much as what I'm into right now. So then I ended up picking up the last Chris Thile solo record, How to Grow a Woman from the Ground. I listened to that for a couple weeks, even though I've already heard it, and then I'm right back to the Thile Daves record again. So it's addicting. I love that so much. It's been very inspiring for me. But anyway, I was looking for more stuff that was like that. I figured that can't be the first record with just guitar, mandolin, and of course it definitely is not. And people on the forum at Mandolin Cafe had a good thread suggesting other guitar mandolin duo records, and so I made a big old list. There's a bunch of stuff on this list, and I'm just gonna go through it and kind of weed out the stuff that's not like that record or is not something that I enjoy. So far, I've discovered I already knew about the Skaggs and Rice record. I didn't know about the Doc Watson, David Grisman record called Doc and Dog, which is very good. Check it out. It's just got that great Doc Watson feel to it, where he's talking all over the record, and there's little outtakes at the end of the tracks and all that stuff. I love that. It just really feels like you're watching them play. And then David Grisman also did a record with Tony Rice called Tone Poems. He's done 3 different Tone Poems records, and I think that's the first one. It kind of starts slow, but then it really picks up. Like Tony starts to warm up, I guess, over the course of the tracks. He starts to sound a little bit more like Tony. And so Tony Rice mixed with David Grisman, who I'm kind of new to listening to him, but I like his style a lot. Very tremolo-y. He does a lot of tremolo stuff, but he does it well. It sounds nice. Yeah, so those are the ones I've been listening to lately, and I got a big long list of stuff left to do. Of course, the Louvin brothers are really great. Those are the only other ones I know are going to be good. And then I got a bunch of people whose names I don't recognize because I'm new to the genre. So we'll see how that goes. I'll share anything else I find that's really good. So today I'm gonna try to play Salt Creek. This is a version of it that I've kind of cobbled together. It's mostly based on the one from that Hal Leonard book that I've been learning all these tunes from. But it's probably the first tune from that book that I've added my own touches to. So there are going to be some licks in there. One is taken from the Thile Daves record, which is from the Tennessee Blues, which goes like... that kind of thing. So I just sort of took that lick and I threw it in, and then it's got another lick that's based pretty much on that same lick, just a little different. So that's kind of cool. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with that concept of taking a tune, taking sort of the shell of a tune and adding my own touches to it, and weeding out parts of it that are less enjoyable and adding in parts that I like to play more. So, as usual, this being a blog, I'm not performing for people so much, so I'm not exactly mastering these tunes before I share them with you, but I've been working on this the past couple days, so I'll do the best I can. This is my version, I guess I could say, of Salt Creek. Not bad. They're getting a little bit easier. Thanks for watching episode 8. Next week is Christmas. I'll probably do an episode. It'd be fun. I'd recently joined banjobandclark.com, where he does some mandolin and guitar and banjo stuff. So he's got some Christmas tunes on there. Maybe I'll learn one of those for next week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.